Based on the title and the thumbnail of this video, you already know what you're here for. But before we jump into the video, I want to explain to you guys everything we're going to be talking about here in this video is literally just my experience, everything that I've been through and everything that I understand to be true. Just giving you guys my perspective on how things work, right? If anything that I say in this video, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. But if it helps you, then I'm glad, and that's why I'm making this video. I've heard all over the internet, of sales coaches and gurus telling you, if you want this booking, if you want this, deal, if you want this, if you want that, what you're gonna have to do is start reaching out to people. Like, if you're in your beginning stages, nobody knows you, nobody believes in you, and no one's gonna buy anything from you. I'm sure you guys have all been there. If you're an entrepreneur now who's doing a lot better than what you did when you started, you know what it was like at some point in time having to reach out to people. They say a lot about cold calling and all the other good stuff. And I think all of that stuff works. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, and I'm not saying that you can't, get good business from that. You can't find clients that way and you can't make any money. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I think a lot of things have changed. And I think now, or at least in my experience, again, I'm only talking about things that I've experienced. I can't talk about what anybody else has been through and what works for them. But what worked for me, and what I'm starting to realize, is that route is very impractical. Like, they tell you to reach out to people in the DM, but a lot of the times you're not gonna get a response. I remember, and I still do it sometimes now. I don't do it as often as I did when I started, but I would reach out to people and say, hey, my name is Demir. I do social media marketing, managing and photography. So a lot of the times I'm reaching out to people and saying, hey, I just looked at your page. I see that there's a lot of things here that could use some work. Whatever the script may be. I mean, I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head. One of two things would happen here is, like, you would get people that tell you that they're just not interested, or they just won't respond to you. And if you're calling businesses, let's say if you're a vending machine owner, at some point in time, I actually tried doing that too. I'm reaching out to people, businesses, saying, hey, I'm a startup vending machine business. I already have a couple machines, lying my ass off. I didn't have any machines. And I'm just telling them, like, hey, I'm looking for a space. I give you a percentage of the commission, of the sales. I think I was on point with everything, but a lot of the times it's just a straight up no, or people are just not responding to you. And I think that this route is just very impractical. So I came to that realization of, okay, this isn't working. So what can I start doing that is going to give me a much different result, but it's going to 10x the outcome? I don't want to keep reaching out to people. Again, like, I feel like I'm wasting my time by doing it. If I'm looking for, models to do a photo shoot, or if I'm looking for new clients to do a shoot, or if I'm looking for new clients to manage their pages and anything like that, I don't want to reach out. I don't want to send DMs. I don't want to have to come up with a script. It's all boring and it's impractical and it wastes time. But what I started doing was community service content. Now, essentially what community service content is where you're creating a bunch of free content, stuff that you could charge for. You're just basically sharing a bunch of things that you're putting it out there for free, and you're giving bits and pieces of it so that your target audience, or whoever it is that you would be reaching out to, you don't have to reach out to them anymore. They're going to look at that content and they're going to be like, wow, and they're going to reach out to you. So it's almost like you're attracting the people that you would have been trying to call or get in the message, essentially, right? I started doing that, and I just started seeing, like, a lot more growth. And the leads that I've been able to generate, and the money that I was able to make. I've been saving a lot more time, and stressing a lot less, and having to wait for responses, and I don't know. And I think those things just kind of lower your value too, because by you having to reach out to people, it's almost like you're desperate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, me personally, I wouldn't bite that if people DM me on that kind of timing. You know what I'm saying? So I've gotten a lot of people, because again, I do social media marketing and photography. So whenever I make a new post, or if I make a new video, I'm getting people in my DMs and in my message requests saying, hey, I'm a professional retoucher in this and this. And I'm just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Even though, yes, that is a service that could be useful to me. The fact that you had to reach out to me for it makes me not want it. It's annoying, and it almost feels like it's naggy, right? So the best thing for you guys to start doing, and what I started doing to make so much more growth in that area, was to start creating community service content. You want more leads, you want more bookings, you want more people to reach out to you about whatever it is that you have that you want them to buy. Create content that resonates with your brand or resonates with the people that are looking for what you have. Okay, so if you're a photographer, create content about photography, not just static posts on Instagram. Make videos. Videos are powerful. Teach what you know how to do. Talk about your product, talk about your service, put it out there as much as possible, and at some point people are going to reach out to you for it. But if you found this video useful and it kind of like opened up some stuff here, subscribe, engage with this video, share it with a friend that could, you know, use this information. And if you want more stuff like this, everything social media marketing, photography, all of that good stuff is in my Patreon, and you also get more videos like this in my Patreon. So go ahead and check that out. The link to that is going to be in my bio. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.